Welcome to my dressing room. Hey guys, welcome to the Lens Cap Chronicles. My name's Amanda, and no, this is not actually my changing room. This is the hotel or ryokan that I'm staying at, which is a traditional Japanese inn famous for hospitality, good food, half board, and onsens or thermal hot springs. But that is beside the point of today's video. I'm going to be showing you what I packed for a week and a half in Japan. Now, in terms of the actual fashion in Japan, you can wear anything you like. In Tokyo, people wear literally anything, and you can get away with it, so don't worry too much about what to wear. I would say that for females, generally showing leg is okay, so a lot of the local ladies will be getting around in tiny skirts, but no cleavage. They are very traditional and the top is always very well covered. You will stand out if you are wearing low-cut tops. But miniskirts, go nuts. And like anywhere in rural places, best try and keep things slightly more conservative. Apologies for starting my video in plain clothes. As you see me is exactly as I left the house back in Australia. This is my comfy travel gear, and right beside me is the two bags that I took with me. My main luggage, my backpack, and travel pillow. Now, this bad boy weighed 16.7 kilograms, which is well within the 23 kilogram limit for most international airlines. And that is pretty light for me. So I'm going to show you what's in here and what got me around Japan. Later, I'll delve into my backpack and how I set up my day use bag for those long days of walking and exploring in Japan, particularly in Tokyo. So, travel gear. What I normally wear is my heaviest pair of shoes. These are some chunky sneakers and a jumper that I can take off or put on if it's cold, and usually just some really comfy slacks, pants, trousers, whatever you call them in your country. But it is super warm in here, so I am definitely going to be changing out of this jumper right now. Okay, much better. Let's continue. Let's delve into the main event. This is the main suitcase. This is a medium-sized suitcase, which I would recommend for Japan. Definitely avoid a big suitcase if you can, particularly if you plan on catching the Shinkansen, which is the bullet train, which is extremely fast and incredible, by the way. If you have large luggage, you'll need to purchase an oversized luggage allowance with your ticket, which is an additional few dollars. I found that this one fit perfectly in the overhead for the regular seat on the Shinkansen. I mean, if you can get away with even smaller than this, do it. It's going to be super cumbersome walking around Tokyo, finding your hotels. There are 37 million people who live in Tokyo, so it's chaos. Even though people will help you, it really is a bit of an inconvenience. This medium-sized bag has been perfect. I'm going to put it out there that you can pack much lighter than this, but this allowed me plenty of options. Traveling through Japan, mix and match. Let's get into it. Another tip, buy some packing cubes ahead of your trip because you will be so much more organized and you'll thank me for it later. I love packing cubes. They are super helpful and they will organize your luggage like nothing else. I like to put mine in an organized fashion where I have certain clothes items in each one. So for example, this one I know is dresses. This big one here is my pants or trousers and shorts. Bottom half. This one here is t-shirts, shirts, and tank tops. And this one I packed for my onsen trip away to Hakone. But to be honest, I haven't actually worn most of these. So again, you don't need to pack too much in Japan. You just need to pack some staples, some mix and match options. So that's what I'm going to show you now. Most of the pieces that I pack are a top and a bottom, and they can be mixed and matched around, and you would have seen that in some of my videos if you've seen my videos on Japan. It just makes it a bit more interesting for oneself so that you can change things up each day in Japan. The other great thing about capsules is that often you can buy them for the size luggage you have, so they fit snug and perfect in your case. So you've already seen that I had one pair of sneakers that I wore on board the plane, but I actually brought two, and that's because you will do so much walking here. Over the last week, I've averaged 12 kilometers of walking a day. The maximum on one day was 17 kilometers, so you will want to have two pairs because after 5 days in the same pair of shoes, they're going to stink and you're never going to want to see them again. You'll be so sick of them. So I'm glad I bought two pairs, and that would be one of my next best tips. I actually do have more shoes in here. I've got a pair of rollies, which are still kind of casual, but kind of dressy. You can still wear them to dinner if you need to. I didn't bring any heels or any crazy shoes with me because of all the walking. So that would be probably the fanciest I brought, and some thongs or flip-flops, or whatever you choose to call them in your native country. Footwear, just to be aware, when you check into a hotel, they'll usually give you some form of slippers to wear, which you can wear around the hotel anyway. I'm in a ryokan at the moment, the traditional Japanese inn, and they provide actual slippers, these guys. So you can actually walk around in these, and in the yukata, which this is the hotel yukata, so they actually do provide robes or yukatas often, so make use of them. They're really comfy. And this one here is another purchase I made. This is a happy coat. So this is also acceptable to wear around hotels and to dinner, especially this one, because it's got such a lovely gold pattern on it. It's really pretty. So first side, we have a hat, an umbrella, which is helpful because there is very often sudden rain throughout Japan, glasses, 2 jackets, a GoPro, underwear, swimwear and socks, and toiletries. So just a standard jacket, but it has got pockets with zips for extra security, and it's got these little toggles. Same around the hood, it's got some little toggles here so you can pull it in nice and firm when it is raining. That was super helpful. And again, as with the shoes, I just wanted to have a second jacket so that I wasn't wearing the same one, getting sick of it for the entire length of my Japan tour. So I've got this one as well. It's Geox or Geo, I'm not quite sure how you say that, but it's actually really comfortable. I would highly recommend it. It's got these little vents around the arms and at the back, which let out your body heat, which is super helpful and hygienic when traveling. So it's super comfy and it's stretchy, and what a win. The little tag inside says Geox Respira breathes to let excess body thermal vapor out. Italian patent. Thank you, Italy. Excellent. Okay, now this side also has 2 capsules with zippers, which is quite helpful. So inside here I've got a belt, which I wear with my dresses, and a little packet of some earrings that I packed, just a select few, and some headbands. Actually did not even wear these. There are always things you pack that you do not need. On this side, super important, is a scarf which can double as a sarong. This is super helpful, particularly when you're traveling around some of the temples and you want some extra cover, or if you're going to a resort where there's pools, etc. You can wrap this around a little modesty sarong. And the last capsule, let's check it out. So this is where the bulk of my clothes are, and let's go through them. Just as an aside, capsules are fantastic because they flat pack your clothes and you can fit in more technically, but it also organizes your space. So what that means is there's generally a second zip which opens to expand the case, and then when you close that zip, it's smaller and it's sucked all the air out. So I have 2 dresses in here. They are full-length dresses, just to keep things modest in case I'm visiting a temple on the same day that I'm doing a river cruise, for example. That being said, I've also got the scarf that I could take with me in my handbag as a wraparound. Okay, moving on, let's do this a bit more quickly. This has got pants and shorts or trousers. We've got 1, 2, 3 pairs of shorts, bike shorts. Would not recommend wearing these. I mean, there's much nicer things to wear, but I like to have them for comfort in hotels. 1 pair of jeans and some comfy, relaxing pants. Again, for those days that I just want to relax in the hotel room or bum around a little bit. Okay, t-shirts and tank tops. I'm doing my flat pack. I know this looks like a lot, but it actually flat packs down so well. And rather than going through every single one, I'm just going to count them and tell you how many items of each are in here. So in here are 3 tank tops, 3 shirts and 6 t-shirts. And that's seen me through my week and a half in Japan, and I have still not worn 2 of them. This is a lesson to myself in preparing this video. But the great thing about it is that you can mix and match the options, and it's also layering. So if it's hot or cold, you can put on a shirt, take off a shirt, whatever you wish to do. I find packing like this super helpful because you can have a different style each day and just mix and match so many different options. Great. And lastly, my onsen attire, which I actually didn't really get to wear, but I'm pretty bummed because some cute clothes in here. This is my favorite. Unfortunately, I didn't get to wear this because I completely forgot I had it in there, but I thought it would be super cute. And I didn't really understand the concept of an onsen before I came. I thought it was going to be like a bit like going to the swimming pool or the local pool, but it's not. There's a very specific process where you generally go in, you get changed, you have a towel, you're naked in the pool with other people. So yeah, it's not really like a resort wear type of thing. But interestingly, I do actually have another set of travel clothes, just like a little lightweight set that's super comfy and bendy and not restrictive. So that could be helpful for the way home. Just another wraparound throw, which I got in Santorini, and I love it. It's beautiful and it's so lightweight. Most of my clothes are very lightweight actually, and that's probably also why I can get away with packing so many things and it only weighing 16.7 kilograms. Okay, delicates bag, a couple of bathers, bra, underwear, we don't need to see any more of that. But washing and cleaning facilities are available in Japan, so no need to overpack here. And my toiletries bag, which is super convenient and lots of pockets, lots of places to put things, and it all just closes back up. And best of all, it comes with this hook. So if you're in a hotel, you can just hook it onto the railing and save yourself space. And lastly, a dirty clothes bag that folds up beautifully and doubles as a waterproof bag if need be. Okay, I think we need a change of scenery to go through this next lot, but this table is to show you will buy extra things in Japan. These are a couple of things that I bought in the Ginza shopping district of Tokyo, a couple of little clothing items, so make sure you do allow that extra space in your baggage. We're now down at the peaceful shores of Lake Ashi, mostly because I needed to check out of my hotel suite, so I've had to change locations. And I'm going to show you exactly what I pack in my day bag. So obviously my big luggage gets checked in. This goes with me on board. It's packed in the way that also suits the rest of the trip. So in the back pocket is my laptop, and I keep that in this bag because it's also got its own handle. So I can easily take this out and just hang it on my shoulder if I want to at the airport without having to always put it back in this case, or it gives me flexibility if I want to use my laptop at a hotel, for example, and I don't want to take the whole backpack. It means I can take it in this case and just hang it like a handbag. Let's put you back in there. Front of the case, just some extra tidbits, anything I want easy access to that I don't care about being mugged, if that's the worst case scenario, because it's obviously on the back accessible, so don't put anything too valuable in there. This bag is super cool because it's also got a side pocket down here, so you can put extra things down there. But then the main compartment, let's have a look in there. Have a special surprise for you. Ta-da! It's a bag within a bag. What a new concept. So this is a bag that I use day to day when exploring Japan, and it fits snug in here, which also has room for quite a few other items. Computer cables, passport and documents folder, travel essentials, and a few other plugs and adapters in the bottom. So obviously this can be used on day trips as a backpack as well, but I prefer to use something a little bit less cumbersome, and so that's why I have my other brown bag, this one. And I love this bag. It's comfortable, it's lightweight, it's leather, it's a backpack or a handbag, it's convertible, it does everything. It's got this pocket on the back, and this is where I usually keep my passport, in case you see me out and about, but that's where I would keep that because it's flat on my back and very inaccessible to other people. Even if I am wearing it on my back, obviously you should probably keep some bags on your front when you're on public transport. And then on this side, a couple more pockets. Who doesn't love a few extra pockets? So they're super easy here, just little access points. Now, the straps is what makes this bag super cool. So it's either a handbag like that, or pull the straps and it converts into a backpack. So this is super helpful because when the zip is done up fully and in the backpack mode, it cinches the top, so no one can get in here. No one can thieve my things unless they slash it. But you can't get in here very easily. So it's super helpful for travel, and then it just goes on back. It can be converted to a handbag for evening time or backpack for the day. So this is what I use every day when I'm out traveling and vlogging and exploring, and it's been super helpful here in Japan. And these three pieces all come in at less than 7 kilograms, which is the standard for carry-on baggage. Well, that's it. That's how I pack. I hope it's been of some use to you, and if you've got any tips for me, then please let me know in the comments below. Above all, in Japan, pack for comfort, be minimalistic, because you'll need extra room to buy all those incredible Japanese goods. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.